Hi, Flick here from the Nerd Soapbox, and today we're at the oh my gosh, I forgot where we're at. I'm so excited to talk to you.
Look, this is the Halloween 40.
Oh yeah, H40. Oh, I'm sorry.
H40 convention.
Okay, so we're in Pasadena, California, at the Pasadena Convention Center for H40, and that is the 40 Years of Terror, the 40th anniversary of classic horror film Halloween and the franchise.
You bet.
Yeah, and I've got a special guest here. It's Dean Cundey. How are you?
Very good. How are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic now to talk to you.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so Dean, he's a DP, director of photography, and so I would say you're responsible for the way the films look.
Exactly.
A lot of it?
Yeah. We're the cinematographer, the director of photography, is in charge of capturing the movie on film or video now.
All right.
With lighting, where does the camera go, camera position, lens selection, all kinds of technical stuff that dictates the artistic stuff. You know, that doesn't sound like too complex.
No, that's fantastic.
Good.
Okay, so I know you worked on you were DP for Halloween.
That's correct.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
And then you worked with John Carpenter some more. You worked with him on The Fog.
Yes.
And Escape from New York.
Yes.
The Thing.
Yes.
And Big Trouble in Little China.
You bet.
Yeah. Okay. What was John Carpenter like to work with? Was he very collaborative, or yeah? How was he?
Well,
what was that process like?
I had done maybe 12 or 14 low-budget films before I met John.
All right.
Then when I met John, it changed because he was the first director I worked with who was interested in telling the story with the camera, visual storytelling.
All right.
He was very much a great visual storyteller. So I was delighted, and every film I did with him was a great experience.
I love all of that work, by the way. These are like some of my favorite films.
Oh, well.
Oh, man. Are you kidding me?
I'm glad you enjoyed them.
Oh, all right. Oh, The Thing, all right?
Yeah.
Working on that versus working on something like, say, Jurassic Park. You got The Thing with practical effects.
Right.
And then you got Jurassic Park with a lot of digital effects.
Exactly.
Could you talk to me about the differences or maybe like pitfalls of those two?
Well, The Thing, which was all the visual effects or the special effects, we'll call them.
All right.
Were all sculpted things that Rob Bottin made to look like the creature, but with animation, because there was air and there was movement and there was glue that dripped. And so it was, you could see right in front of the camera what it looked like, as opposed to a lot of the visual effects films now, which all the work is done afterwards.
Right.
So when you're making it, you don't get a chance to see exactly what it's going to look like. So I think that was a great benefit for us when we were doing The Thing, was the fact that we could see exactly what we were shooting.
What that thing looked like.
Oh, it looked like a lot of stuff. It was always morphing and always changing, and you know, Rob had some very, very inventive sculptures, you might call them, that looked like the Thing in various stages of morphing. So it was great. Plus, of course, it made it very creepy because we covered it with goo that dripped and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, scary too. Okay, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm not asking you. I'm like, you did. You filmed Roger Rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
That was fantastic.
Well, yeah. I sort of framed Roger Rabbit, if you go with the idea that the camera.
You did.
Yeah.
What was Bob Hoskins like to work with?
Delightful fellow. He was, he had this great Cockney accent.
Okay.
Which he didn't do when he was playing Eddie.
Right.
But it made him very colorful and charming and fun to work with. And he was just a nice guy.
Wow. Okay. Apollo 13, Ron Howard.
Yeah.
Tell me about little Ronnie Howard.
Oh, well, he became big smart Ronnie.
Tell me about it. Fantastic storyteller.
Great director, because I think partly because he grew up in the business. You know, so he understood all of the stuff about making a movie, and he was just a good storyteller. And I had a lot of fun on Apollo 13.
Okay. Jackie Chan, The Spy Next Door.
Oh yeah.
How was Jackie to work with?
Jackie was fun also. I've been very fortunate to work with a lot of people who are, interesting people, interesting actors, but genuinely nice. So I really enjoyed working with Jackie. He was obviously is an icon of martial arts and comedy martial arts. He early on understood that there was a market for a character who was funny doing martial arts really well, and so he was great fun to work with.
All right. So on these films here we're talking about, do you have do you have a favorite film? It's like saying you have a favorite child, but do you have a favorite film?
I know that. There's so many of them. Each one has its own characteristics and challenges that we overcame and so forth. I usually point to three of them.
All right.
I point to Jurassic Park. Roger Rabbit.
Yes.
And the Back to the Future Trilogy. And those are the ones that.
You did Back to the Future too?
I did. Yes.
Oh man. That's great.
Yeah.
What are you working on now?
Well, I just do various things. I enjoy working on sort of smaller films because you can really be creatively involved with the whole thing. I do various things. I did a little film for Netflix. I've done some commercials, which I just came back from yesterday. So I just enjoy working on all kinds of stuff that offers sort of creative involvement.
Okay. Do you have a scene or two that you're like, that was me right there? That's like the height of creativity right there.
Oh, boy, that's difficult because I've really had so much fun doing all kinds of creative shots, techniques. We developed whole new techniques for Roger Rabbit. We developed them for Jurassic Park. So, I don't know. Each one had its own, rewards and challenges.
Okay. Well, can I thank you on behalf of nerds everywhere?
I'm delighted
thank you.
Oh
my God! Can I get a hug?
Oh. You're strong.
I'm sorry. Wow. Thanks for talking to us.
Yeah.
It's just like, this is a dream come true. These are some of my favorite all-time movies.
Oh, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Wow. Well, this was Flick from the Nerd Soapbox, and let's see who else we can scare up at H40.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
If you're doing Roger Rabbit 2, I'm available.
Nah.